Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Today, we're going to be doing something very interesting, and I have to give a really big shout out to Shotgun Raptor. Yeah, you were the one that actually inspired me to make this deck. All you have to do is say Smith & Wesson, Shaddolls, and Worms. Now, that is correct. You guys heard me completely right. This is a Shaddoll Worm deck. Now, how good is this deck, one might say? Well, we'll find out in this game. I basically start off with Kataros and Worm Nebula. The thing that I don't write is that I'm extremely dependent on if my opponent decides to attack or not. He summons Summoner Monk, and I'm like, the fuck? What are you playing? No competitive decks play Summoner Monk, but I'm in ranked. So I'm like, alright, I'll hear him out. Summoner Monk is gonna discard Forbidden Lance, and I'm thinking, wait, is he playing Harpies? But Mizuki comes out, and I'm like, alright, zombies, let's see what else he can do. I mean, after that, you really kind of see what he's trying to go there. It's gonna be a Lava Volchain, send Mizuki to send a zombie monster. I was really scared of the blue-blooded Uni combo thing, where you just summon like a massive amount of monsters, and had he attacked, I mean, I could have activated Nebulite, but it wouldn't have helped, as opposed to him not attacking. So like I said, right now, this was really dependent on him not attacking. He didn't decide to attack, so I'm going to activate Nebulite and just plus out the ass. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to be able to special summon Worm King and then search. So my hand's already pretty hefty. I'm going to draw for a normal turn, and I'm back up to 6 cards. 2 cards on field. Kataros is going to search again. Going to add another Zex, because why not? And then we're just going to go ahead and activate that and get rid of his back row. I don't want to be hindered by any of it. It's a Mirror Force, and I really didn't see that coming. But here comes the Shaddoll Fusion. So things are not going to look really rough. We're going to go on the Winder this time. Going to send Beast and Lizard. I just call it Lizard. And here's where things get tricky, because I just remember, like, wait, I can't special summon any more times after this. But it was more than enough to go for a game. I'm going to go ahead and, send a card? What am I sending? What am I? Nope. Send Hedgehog. There you go. Because I can't really send... I don't want to send the other card. I don't want to send Falco right now, because I still want to special summon. I'm going to add Squanama. But that's when I realized, hey, this is game. I have BLS in my hand. It does not matter right now. So, I mean, there's really nothing else to be said about that. We're going to summon you. You're going to send, obviously, Yagan. And then we're going to summon BLS, and he's going to scoop. There's nothing really else to be said about that. I mean, it's game no matter what he does, unless he has, like, Gores or something. So it was like, whatever. And that's just how good this deck can be. Like, that's pretty insane if you ask me. That you can just open up like that, draw nothing but the nuts, and then win the game on turn 2. So basically, the deck is really built around getting a whole bunch of advantage, and both the Shaddoll and the Worm engine could give you that type of advantage. This time, I'm just going to start off with Zex. X is going to send Y, and I feel like I'm playing Pokemon, because Y is going to bring back itself on the field when I have X. Next, I'm going to set the Sinister Shadow Games, and I'm going to pass it back to him. I want to see exactly what he does in this match as well, because like I said, I record so many things I don't even remember. Oh, he's playing Photons. I remember this game, kinda. Yes, I remember this. He tried to completely screw me over, and good job. I'm glad that he didn't. He's gonna make himself Forever 5 and going to rank up or wind up Zenmoa. And actually, he says one of the most funniest things. I'm going to activate Sinister Shadow Games, so we can't activate Zenmoa unless he dedicates some back row to there. I'm going to send Squamata. Do I send Squamata? Maybe to send Beast. I can't send Dragon. I don't want to send Falco. Hedgehog will add a monster. I think I would rather draw a card, but if TheCaliEffect decides not to draw a card, then that's fine with me. Yeah, I'm going to send Beast then. Beast is going to give me a draw. Sweet. Thank you, CaliEffect. So now he has to set a card, or set another card in order to activate Arsenal's effect. He's just going to attack into my Zex. That's perfectly fine. And then I think he asks, once I reveal to him that I'm playing Shaddolls, he's like, ooh, so you could use Shaddolls in anything? I don't know if he said it yet, but, so you could use Shaddolls in anything? I'm like, I mean, I guess, sure, why not? It was a wacky idea, but like, you can use wind up Arsenals and Moa and everything. So let me get this straight. I can't use Shaddolls and Worms, but you can use wind-ups and Photons. Okay, sure. This guy's just too pro for me. I think I summon, yeah, I normal summon the Cataros. It has no use to me right now. And then we're just going to go into the Honor Arc. I'm going to really bait out his Effect Veiler. I know he has it. I really don't care. I really don't care. I just really want to bait out the Effect Veiler. Maybe I want to just get over it. Oh, no, this reacts it. He's like, shouldn't you use worms and Shaddolls? And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. But more often than not, going into the what's the name? I had a feeling he had Effect Veiler, but I was like, you know what? We got to get rid of it anyways. We'll just go Honor Arc, whatever. What was in Miles' defense? I wonder. Oh, well, I can't find out right now. But here's where I start talking trash again. And like I said, it's like, sure, if you want me to use Shaddolls and Worms and criticize me for it, then use Wind-Ups and Photons. I mean, whatever. I'm going to activate Honor Arc and it's going to get Effect Veiler, so it's like, whatever. Not so nice. And then I set the Compulse in past turn. The biggest reason why I went Honor Arc is because, like I said, I wasn't 100% sure it was a Effect Veiler. I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt on Devpro because, like, if we were playing normal Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, I would not be able to see if that was an Effect Veiler. I mean, who the fuck plays Effect Veiler? But that was the biggest reason. I just wanted to, you know, make it more as fair as possible. He's going to actually set his own face down card to try to get over my back row. And I'm like, sure, that's more. I'm more than happy to do that. I'll activate the Compulse on the last minute. And then I think he goes Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. Or no, yeah. He goes Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. Attack with Photon Stream. And I'm like, well, that's not very nice. Zach is still living around me. And I think, yeah, I ripped this card for game. Because he's just like, he's completely out of advantage. Activate Monarch Stormforce, tribute his monster for Shaddoll Lizard face down, and he just completely quits out. So, game 3, and like I said, I don't really remember these games until I see them. Oh, I think I ripped like Extremely Broken, and then just dominate from there. It's not even, oh yeah, this is it. He's playing Noble Knights, and I'm like halfway up, halfway sleep, in the middle of the night of this game, so I'm like just but he opens up the combo, which is I mean, I gotta give it to him. It's pretty nice. Noble Knights are always a really good deck to play, and there's actually a guy that goes to our locals. He just won states a couple weeks ago. He's a really good player. He plays Noble Knights as his deck, so it's not like, you know, they're a bad deck and all. But the deck is extremely good at creating these one-card field locks and just dominating the opponent. Heads forward. Excuse me. Had we have played a match, I'm pretty sure you would have sided in Kaiser Coliseums, and I'm more than likely would have been screwed because Kaiser Coliseum is just that douchebag card, and he does have means to get over my face down cards, whether it's my Worms or my Shaddolls. He doesn't care about activating Shaddoll Falcon's effect. He'll just attack over it. Here's my first attempt at Construct. And the reason why I go for Construct instead of Winda is because he already has, first of all, a monster stronger than Winda. And secondly, Construct, all I have to do is attack into the monster. The Destiny Arms will protect it, and then they'll just go the regular battle. Keep in mind that Construct is like a Tasker. Its effect activates to destroy the monster, but if the monster protects itself, sure, we can just go into regular battle like normal people. Dragon was going to target its back row, and I really didn't see anything else to be targeted. I didn't sense that the back row was anything. But it's just so happened to be the Torrential Tribute, so I'm like, okay. I'll just send my cards to the graveyard, I'll bring out Falco, and I'll add my Shaddoll Fusion back to my hand. So, I mean, I didn't feel that it was that much of a loss anyways. It was still like, okay, sure, whatever. Come on, TheCaliEffect. Come on, play faster. I know you don't play Shaddolls too often, but play faster. Send Falco. Falco special summon itself. And then here's where the deck gets a little more interesting, because if you guys remember, Worms have that trap card called Worm Nebula Meteorite, and it's not necessarily a bad card. Even when you're playing your Shaddolls, you can use the Meteorite to flip face up your Shaddoll monster to prevent it from being destroyed with cards like the face down card that I can't remember right now. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Meteorite, and I'm not going to lie to you, I wasn't necessarily thinking. I didn't read King Arthur's effect. Had I read it, I probably would have gotten, I don't know, Shaddoll Dragon, Swamata, anything that would have gained me advantage once he destroyed it, and he would have been in the worst position. But I felt that getting Construct was pretty beefy. I mean, it was 2,500 defense, and he couldn't run over it. So I was like, yeah, I'm unstoppable. And then he does that, and I'm like, fuck. Me, I should have got a Shaddoll monster. He runs over my Falco, which is perfectly fine. If he wouldn't, I would have made Goyo. And just be like, ha 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 ha. But here's where things start to get... Excuse me. Like I said, here's where things start to get interesting. This deck is going to go off. Not only do I draw a card through the Nebula, I get to special summon Worm King, which I'm just going to assume that he just forgot that that existed in this deck. I'm going to summon Zek, or I'm going to activate Shaddoll Fusion. Shaddoll Fusion, we're going to go into the second construct, so let's try this one more time. I'm going to send, what do I say? Beast, okay, that's not bad. And for a light monster, maybe Zex or Yagan. And we're going to send Yagan. We're going to special summon Shaddoll Construct. Yes, I'm going to use their effects. Beast to draw, Chain Link 1, Shaddoll Construct to send, which I'm going to send, what? Squamata to send Hedgehog, I guess, or Falco again. I'm just going to go directly to the Falco. I'm a G. Falco's effect, and I draw the Vanity's Emptiness, so I feel like really good right around now because like I feel like I can block them. I'm reading the Noble Knight cards because I have not played against Noble Knights in who knows how long, and I'm like, the fuck? Maybe I should have just said Dragon. And not gonna lie to you guys, had that have been an effect failure that he does pull out, had this be an effect failure, I'm like, man, I'm fucked. But I'm going to pull out, I'm looking through my extra deck. I'm pretty sure Castell's the best answer anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Zek's effect, send it to the graveyard. I still to this day wonder, what the hell, what hand trap was this man playing? I have a strong feeling it was DD Crow or something. I have no idea. But we go into Castell. Come on, Castell. Come on, TheCaliEffect. Go get Castell. You can do it. There you go. Fucking scrub. Special summon Castell, because Castell is just too boss. Activate his effect, bounce the freaking card that I don't even remember, the Gwenthar, however you say her name. She goes to the deck, and this is like nothing less of dominance. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. There's nothing that this man can do. I have Vanity's Emptiness, Sinister Shadow games when I want to special summon another fusion man, and it really is just sheer dominance on a Noble Knight player. Nothing is Noble Knight player. Construct is going to activate its effect, then go through battle. Then it's Worm King. Oh no, he's going to special summon Madrot. Well, I mean, that's like fine, but Castell's going to take care of Madrot. And then Worm King is going to attack for 2700 directly. After that, the Vanity's Emptiness in the Sinister Shadow games, I genuinely feel like that wraps it up. Unless he goes like Blind Space Typhoon and hits the Vanity's Emptiness. I'm like, I feel that there's not a single play that he can make to get back into this game just because of the sheer presence that I made. Well, that's really about all I can say, guys. Thank you guys for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Once again, thank you so much, Shotgun Raptor. I love having you on my channel. This idea was amazing. Shoot ideas. It's just really good. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.